So today I want to go and talk about ergonomics. Now, I worked for UPS for about 4 to 4.5 years, and that is one thing that we always stressed about is lifting properly. And oftentimes what happens is when we lift, we end up lifting with our back and we end up bending over and then trying to lift with our back muscles. But instead, what I want to encourage you to do is to bend from the hips and your knees and really use your leg muscles and your butt muscles to be the main primary movers when you're lifting up. And one of the things that I always talk about is instead of trying to lift up, I want to encourage you to push down. And the reason why I say that is because when you push down, you're actually trying to activate your leg muscles and your glutes because you're pushing the floor down instead of when you lift up, you oftentimes lift with your back. So there's a couple things I want you to do is one, pushing down to the floor, and then two is going to be contracting your core, not allowing your back to bend here. So oftentimes when we're lifting something, I have my little filing cabinet, it's not too heavy here, but when you're lifting, I oftentimes will see people when they're lifting, they oftentimes will just bend over like this and then they just lift up like this. And when they lift up, they're bending their back and they're straining those muscles and they're straining the joints and the ligaments. So instead, what I want you to do is you're going to get as close as you can to the box. And when you get close to the box, you're going to go ahead and bring the box as close to your body as possible. It's just kind of like when you have bad posture on your neck. They say for every inch your head shifts forward, it adds 10 pounds of pressure down the spine. It's just as if you have like a bowling ball. If you're carrying a bowling ball close to your body, it's not too heavy. When your arms get extended out, it becomes even more heavier. And just because of the whole biomechanics and the physics of it, the further it's out, the heavier it becomes. So get that box or that item as close as possible to you. So you want to maintain a good straight back, contract or engage your core muscles. And as you do that, you're going to go ahead and both feet flat on the floor, getting a really good wide stance and bending from the hips and the knees. And you're going to get as close to the box as possible. And you're going to lift underneath and then you're going to lift. And when I say lift, I'm actually pushing down because nothing moves up on the top here except for my arms holding it close to my body. Instead of lifting up with my back, I'm pushing down to the floor. So just imagine your feet and your legs, you're pushing the floor down as you're actually lifting the box up. So again, you're getting to the box, you're bending from the hips and the knees, and then you're pushing the floor down as you're lifting up here. And again, you shouldn't see this where you're leaning over like this. You want to be nice and tucked underneath. Keep your back up, chest up, and then you're going to go ahead and lift straight up here by pushing the floor down. So that is how you do proper ergonomics. It's getting that box as close to you as possible, bending from the hips and the knees, keeping your back nice and straight, and you're pushing the floor down instead of lifting with your back. I hope that helped you guys. We'll see you in the next video. God bless. Peace.